Everybody, it's Kim, the homeschooling Grammy, and it's time for me to just get it together. So stick around, we're about to get started. Friday, September the 2nd, 2022, and we are going to officially start school on Tuesday, September the 6th. And I still haven't put together my Sunlight binder. I still haven't moved any of the books out of our little schoolroom out here. And yes, we've been doing school all summer because we school year round. But we haven't done any of the Sunlight curriculum yet. Yeah. Hope actually is working on some stuff right down here on the floor. Because, you know, that's how we roll. Say hi, Hopity Bopes.
Hi.
So, yeah, that's what's going on. Thought maybe I'll take you along on my little ride today. Because maybe if I'm filming, I'll have some motivation. You think that might happen? I don't know. Let's find out.
First thing that needs to happen is see that whole bottom row of my bookshelf down there? All of that is Sunlight material. And it also includes everything that goes into the binder. So all of, like, if there's any worksheets with science and all of the schedule, the syllabus, you know, all that fun stuff. It's all down there. And so that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to start working on is I'm going to move at least the books first. Let's take baby steps with this.
So I've been busy trying to, you know, get Hope situated with some of her school. We've been doing some math, and in the meantime, I've pulled some books, and I'm just going to show you. I've set some stuff out here on the coffee table to try to get an idea of what everything is, and I'm going to explain that to you and what I'm going to do
Our
next.
fireplace is on today. It was like 47 degrees this morning when I woke up. It's a little cold. So anyways, I have these all situated. So these books over here in this pile, like everything that you see here is stuff that I'm going to be adding to our homeschool this year on top of our regular curriculum. Just some supplemental stuff and some, you know, Black History Month stuff and some supplemental science stuff. Just, you know, that kind of thing is in there. So then here I have the pile for our science that is going to be put on the cart, and this is biology, taxonomy, and human anatomy. So that's all of the books that are going to go for science that I am going to put on the cart. Oh, and I didn't tell you, but these books I'm actually not going to put on the cart because these will be added in as the school year progresses. I'm going to put them back on the shelf in the other room because it'll just take up space for books that we're not going to be using right away. So then if you come over here, you will see 3 piles. And these 3 piles all pertain to Intro to American History, Sunlight, HBLD. And so what I have done is this pile right here are kind of like, you know, the spine and the bones of the books that we will be reading together for American history this year, and I'm really excited about this. Actually, we're going to be doing American history for the next 2 years. And then you will see this pile over here are our read alouds. So these books are all books that I will be reading to Hope this year as part of Sunlight. And of course, you know, they're all about, you know, stories, you know, pertaining to some American history all throughout, which just makes it really fun. And then this pile here, these are all books that Hope is going to be reading. These are her readers for this year. So these will all be books that she will be reading. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start getting things arranged here. So here is the cart all emptied out except for some things that I'm going to keep out here, like our fraction segment, which comes in handy at times. The thesaurus is here. This is actually her spelling. And then there's a math dictionary that I thought would be handy to keep. And of course, I'm also going to have her other curriculum on this card as well, like her math and her spelling and her writing and all of that. So I will kind of show you as I'm going along how this is all going to work.
Try this again. I had a word and I couldn't get it out of my face, and you know what I mean? Like, do you ever have that problem? So anyways, I'm making some progress. I've started my Sunlight binder, and while Hope was finishing up some of the stuff that she was doing, and so I've got a lot of the schedule put into the Sunlight binder, and I've got everything put into the cart. And so I'm going to show you. Hope thought it was hysterical that I couldn't remember what I wanted to say. So the cat was just here a second ago, but she has now left the building. No, she hasn't left the building, but she left the area. So what I did up here, I don't know, I set these extra things. There's like this multiplication, addition, subtraction little gadget that she plays with, and there's some gel pens that I had. But so basically from here over to here is science minus here, which is the health that we're doing, our health unit that we're going to be working on this year. And so then from here over to like there is our spine for Sunlight, and that is the stuff that we're going to be reading together for our American history. I also threw up here our geography book because I figure, you know, it's kind of part of history, and why not? It fits up here. And then over from here on, this is an extra notebook that we have that at some point I'm sure we're going to use. And these are little like math workbooks that we are going to get to at some point. And then there's the math dictionary and the Webster's thesaurus. I'll get that out sooner or later. And then, so down here, what I did, I know there's math stuff up on top, but I was like, I wanted to figure out some way that I could separate stuff a little bit to help me keep track of the books a little bit better. So I just stuck this fraction segment kit in between just to kind of like separate. And so from here over, these here are all of the read alouds that I will be reading with Hope. I'm really excited to do those with Hope. And then on this side, these are the books through Sunlight that she will be reading herself. So these are all of her readers. And then on the bottom shelf, what I've done is I put her spelling here, and I put her math, the extra Kumon books we're actually working on now. What else is down here? Her Explode the Code, her writing, her cursive writing book, also her Word a Day book that we are working through, and her IEW, Fix It Grammar, and her Writing with Structure and Style. So pretty much I have everything on the cart that we will be needing for the school year. And like I said before, here are the books that I'm going to be adding in as extras this year, and I'm excited to do that. And here is the stuff that I have not yet added to the Sunlight binder, but you can tell over here that I've already started, and I've got stuff for the HBL portion, American history portion. I've got it done up to week 28. So I will show you everything when I'm completely finally done. Whew. Anyways, I'm so glad. Now I can just chill for the rest of the weekend. It'll be awesome. So I'm going to turn you around really quick and show you. See, this cart is just in the little corner of my living room because we don't have a designated school room. Yeah, we just homeschool wherever. We don't have a whole lot of space. And so anyways, I'm going to show you the little cart real quick and show you how I organized it all. And so here's our little corner of the world, because as you all know, if you're a regular subscriber to my channel, I actually have a little homeroom school closet, and that's where I showed you the books in the beginning. So as you can see, Sunlight is sitting right here. Everything is inside. If you'd like to see the inside of my Sunlight binder, please let me know. I'd be happy to share it with you. Here is where we keep my daily schedule. The planner is in here, and then this is where I just put extra work. This is last year's planner because it's kind of rolling over, and I will need information for our first quarterly report out of that planner. And here you have it. Everything is all cleaned up and ready to go. And so here I also added our art book that we're going to be doing for art. And then at the bottom here you will see there are 2 maps of the United States that we have here, and then some crayons and pencils and pens and whatever. And then there's also some up in here as well. I finally got out of my own way and got things done. Better late than never, as they say. So just so you all know, not everybody is always like on top of things all the time, and that's okay. as long as we get it done. So God bless, take care, and I will talk to you in the next video.